We're at the final episode of the first series of Where We Come Alive. It's been such a joy to wander through woodlands with you, through flower farms, go to beaches, literally get in the sea, visit people's back gardens and discover the places that help me and you feel more alive. Thank you so much for listening. It's been so lovely to have your company along the way. And if you've enjoyed the journey, I'd really love you to follow the podcast so you don't miss what comes next. And of course, don't forget to share it with someone who you think might really enjoy it as well. Now, let's get straight to it. Today, I'm spending time with artist Pari Aazami in her garden in Barham. It's a place woven into both her life and her work. Pari creates art inspired by nature, often drawing our attention to details that many of us would simply walk past. So today we're exploring what happens when we slow down enough to truly notice. Pari, what made you choose your garden as a place for us to meet on this podcast?
Well, I think basically I've been very, very lucky. I've traveled the world. I've seen so many beautiful, beautiful places. And for me, I think it's become where I feel most comfortable, when I feel most at home, is the garden, because it's familiar. And I'm also very lucky. We're standing in the middle of our lawn. I mean, I can hear the birds. I mean, if I just go quiet for a bit. Exactly. You close your eyes and it's just the wind. And I mean, doesn't that sound just make you just go, ah.
Yeah, just breathe out.
Just breathe out. Just
exhale.
Do nothing. Just exhale, and you just sit here and it's like all is well. Everything is where it should be. Everything is doing what it needs to do. And yeah, all is well. And I think
just describe what we're seeing, what we're looking at.
Where we are right now is this patch of garden, which is, it's a big lawn. We've got a couple of borders on either side and lots of very, very established, fully grown beech tree, walnut tree, and a few things that I've planted here. There's a section where we have three, I've forgotten the name of it, but you know the trees that are outside Tate Modern with the white stem?
The silver birch.
The silver birch, but it's a specific silver birch where the stem is really white. So
wow.
I've planted that section as a homage to that.
I see.
Really.
Yes, we're looking now at a group of young silver birches.
Yeah.
They are beautiful. Actually, silver birch is one of my favourite trees.
Oh, they are amazing.
Because the colour is just.
I mean,
exciting.
come and look. Just come here. Look at this. I come here sometimes. You see, it's not just. I mean, I sit here and I just listen. In the mornings, I like to come and sit in the garden and just see the sun come up and just do nothing. I don't look at my phone. I just have a cup of tea, which is decaffeinated. And I just sit for 10 minutes and I just get back to how things should be before I start the day. But then there's other, when I'm walking around the garden, yes, exactly what you're doing, Louisa, exactly what I do.
I just instinctively reached out to touch the bark on the silver birch, which is peeling off.
It's peeling off, and when you peel it off, is that cream colour, which is the colour of skin sometimes. And it's just...
You can feel that texture there. So Pari's literally just peeled off a tiny bit of... It is bark, isn't it?
It is. Because as it grows, it peels off its skin. And I come and help it along sometimes. I just peel. Wow. I don't know.
So it's supposed to peel off, is it?
Yeah, it all peels off.
We're not damaging it.
No, we're not. Exactly.
Wow.
No, we're
but
not damaging it.
How amazing to be able to and what's left underneath is so smooth.
Oh, it's smooth.
It's like a baby's bum.
It is like a baby's bum. Absolutely. And if you look, I once took a picture of it. And in this section, which is all skin, where you've got a little bit of, what would you say that is? Fungi growing on it? It's sort of
algae
green. Algae or something, yeah. And there was like a little tiny face peeking out.
Oh, so cute.
So
what do you think, what do you notice here that somebody else might miss?
Just the beauty of the skin, just the texture of it, just finding that little face. And just, to be honest with you, I mean, there is so much beauty in the world that we just walk by. We just don't look at it. if we look at it and see how amazing it all is, your troubles may feel not as big as it is, as they are. It's just getting back to the basics and seeing the big picture. It's a little bit like, when you travel and you're on a plane. I don't know if this happens to you. You look at the plane and I don't know what it is. When I'm inside a plane, I don't feel as troubled. It's like as if you've left everything behind. You see how tiny everything below you is. Does that make sense?
It does. So this garden gives you that sense of being protected.
It's being protected, and I'm just like, this garden has been here before me. Those trees were here before me. They're still here. The wind is going through it. It's as it should be, and all is well. I don't know. It gives me that feeling that all is well, and just hang with it, stick with it, do the journey, trust that it will be all right, and it will be. I believe that it will be. I don't know whether that's naive or not, but I do. I think if you think that way, you'll find your way through. There's always a way. There's always a method, and we just don't slow down enough to allow it to show itself, is what I think.
So as we stand here in this garden and we've been feeling the gorgeous trees there, what can we smell?
Oh, we can say it's just been raining, everybody. And the soil is a little bit moist, the grass is a little bit moist, and that smell of the soil, that like hot summer where you like pour water on it, and that fresh smell of soil is, that's what I can smell. And if we walk a little bit further, nearer the roses, the scent hits you.
Absolutely.
You go through these areas of scent, and that lifts you up, I think. Yeah. This rose, this is like, I'm sad that you weren't here a week ago. I saw this in a friend's garden. It's called the butterfly rose, and I've bought loads of them. They're scattered all over the garden. And the beauty of it is when the flowers come first open, they are sort of a creamy yellow, and then they turn this red color. So if you look at it from far, it looks as if the bush is covered with butterflies.
Oh, how exquisite!
It is really. It's quite lovely.
I mean, that's a classic you. That's, paying attention to detail on something like that. You notice these small parts of the detail in everything. Where do you think that way of seeing comes from?
I don't know. I mean, I was a dentist for 25 years and looked at minutiae, but I think that's what it is. It's like I don't know. I just notice things. I did one of these psychological trait test things, and one of my what do you call it? My English is failing me. Characteristic was appreciation of beauty, and a lot of the times, the kids just like think, oh God, here she goes again. Because we're driving somewhere, and I say, oh my God, look at that cloud. It looks like this, or it looks like that. Or, oh, look at that field. Isn't that really pretty? And they're all going, oh God, here she goes.
Oh, Mum. Yeah, I get that. Oh, Mum, not again.
Not again. Yes, it's a field in a wind. But yeah, I don't know. I've always done that. But I think part of it now with my work is to do with the fact that for 25 years I looked at things very, very small, and I had to work in minutiae. So, and I also am a great fan of physics. I like the idea that we're all connected. There's all these little particles, and the big picture and the little picture, it's all connected, and I find that fascinating. And also, you look at lichen, you look at trees, and you look at the patterns on it. It's like a jigsaw, and there's so much life everywhere that we don't look at in minutiae.
Do you think nature has trained you to look differently?
Yeah.
To look for more of that minutiae and push it to that next level?
Yeah, I think it has. I think doing what I do has changed me, rather than this is what I was like and then I started creating what I saw. I think for me, my art really has happened organically. So I used to take photographs, macro. I love taking macro images all the time. And
that's close-up images if anyone listening doesn't understand.
And I basically booked myself, I don't know how many people know this because I haven't really talked about it that much before, but I booked myself into a photography course by accident, and the course was about creating a series rather than learning how to use my camera. And so I had to go out and take photographs of things, and I took photographs of tree barks, and I brought it and I presented it, and my teacher said, well, why have you done that? You know, you can't just produce a series without a meaning behind it. So I had to go and really delve into myself as to why was I doing that. And that's how it happened. And it organically became what it is. And the more I do it, the more I find out about myself, and the more I get connected to nature, and the more I see. So my work is teaching me as well. And what I hope is that it sort of creates the same type of change in everybody else who connects with it.
What do you think we miss when we move too fast?
Oh, you miss so much. You miss so much. You miss the joy. You miss that feeling of stillness. You miss being grounded. I mean, grounded is a funny word. Some people don't like it, but by that I mean you miss going back, finding out who you are really. There is a really lovely feeling that is created when you actually just manage to stand still. And I think that is the problem these days, that you come away and so much is happening during the day, your brain is racing, and it's time to yourself is another way of putting it, isn't it? It's just having time to yourself. When you're still, you are with yourself and you're honoring yourself. And that's what you miss.
Do you think nature's trying to communicate with us?
Yeah, I do.
How?
I don't know. I sit down and at the right moment the wind comes, But is that because I'm noticing it? Or is it because I'm connected to it? I don't know. I can't explain it. But I do. And also certain things happen at the certain times, The bird sings at the time when I most need it. Is that because I'm paying attention and I'm hearing it? Or is it because nature is speaking to me? I like to think nature is speaking to me because that makes me feel better. And if that makes me feel better, then it's okay, I think.
So let's talk about inspiration then. We've talked about the minutiae, the detail, the textures, the scents. Is inspiration something you go looking for, or does it find you? If these conversations are helping you slow down, notice more, or reconnect with nature around you, I'd love to stay in touch. You can sign up to my newsletter. It's a monthly thing where I talk all things nature, art and photography at louisapeacock.com. That's louisapeacock.com, where I share new artwork, behind the scenes stories, podcast updates of course, and occasional reflections that don't make it onto my social media. Just head to louisapeacock.com to join me there.
It finds me, really. I finished a book called Everyone is Creative. This is funny. And it's written by Guy Armitage, who's the founder of Zealous. But in it, he's written that it's a great book. I do recommend it. In it, there's the section he says artists should take more showers. Now, Louisa,
take more showers?
Yes. I know this has got nothing to do with nature, but I come out into the garden. Yeah, okay. I go out in the garden, I feel grounded, I hear the birds, I see what I need to see on the trees. And then when I'm in the shower, what I do with those images I figure it out in the shower.
Okay, I see what you mean. Oh, so you're not trying to tell me that I smell. Okay, good. No, good.
Yeah, but it's true. So
that's so interesting. They say that, don't they? You always think of these things when your mind is
concentrating
on something else.
Yeah.
And then the thoughts can come, like when you're driving as well, if you're driving on autopilot a little bit, which I know none of us really should do, but we kind of do. And then these ideas just come in when you least expect them.
Yeah, and let me explain it a little bit better. So recently I took a picture of, I was working on this image for a new piece of artwork, and the lichen wasn't uniform. And I was looking at this and I was thinking, oh my gosh, I don't have the silver leaf for this. I literally cannot recreate this. And how am I going to do it to honor the image? How am I going to bring that forward? And it's because I was in the shower, and in the shower I figured out, well, why don't I make my own metal leaf color? And I started mixing the powder. So it's like my problem solving happens in the shower. And is that where inspiration comes? I don't know, but it has been a part of my process.
I love that. But how do you know then when something you've noticed wants to become art? Because you're a bit like me, when we notice absolutely everything all the time, it doesn't switch off. It's beautiful. It's a gift, really.
Yeah.
But how do you? What's the point when you go, I've got to really now get this into a guild colour. I've got to now get this into a photograph. I've got to put this into a sculpture, onto a painting.
I think for me, it's like I love taking photographs of beautiful things. So I take my camera everywhere. So I take the photograph of the bark, and then that's the first part of the process of the art. And then I go home and I crop it and I start really, really looking at it. And certain images, it's like, oh my God, I see this in it. And then it becomes almost a rush to get it printed, to get it done.
Like an energy rush in you.
It is. It's like a rush. It's like, oh, I need to do that like tomorrow, and I need to print it, and I need to get it done.
Is that because whatever it is moving through you? Like, do you feel like you're the channel for it?
It is. It's just a need. It's just like a desperate need. I can't think of anything else. People are like, everything in life becomes a hassle because it's in the way. I don't know how that, which is not fair to my husband or my children or my friends. But it's like, I don't enjoy anything else unless I have actually carved out a bit of time where I could sit down and actually even like just start it. And when I do start it with that feeling, I tend to like just go at it. So sometimes I'm up until 3 just to do it, because there's a need, it's not, I can't explain it. I think there is a need, there is a rush.
I get it. I completely get it. I completely resonate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everything else falls away, and you just have to get this project out.
Yeah.
Or you have to let it come through you, more to the point. You have to let it through, otherwise you end up feeling blocked. Sometimes I've felt ill if I haven't kind of gone and actually
and it is a little
created.
bit like, you sort of think, oh God, I'm stressed, but it's a different stress. It's a different form of anxiety, a different form of rush. It's like you're almost like you're enjoying it, but then you've got the other side of like, I don't want that part of my life. I want life to stop so I can just finish this. So it's a weird one.
Coming back to this garden then, which we're walking around at a lovely slow pace at the moment. And when you're in that kind of rush, when you're in that frenzy and in that need to create, coming to this garden, what does it help you remember?
Well, the nice thing is with my work, I guess, is I can't, unlike a painter who has the paint and you can keep painting. Mine is very staged, so it's the photograph once you've done that, and then you have to apply the size, and the size has to become tacky or whatever before you can put the leaf on. So for me, it's like I put the size on and then I go and sit in my garden and I close my eyes and listen to the wind and the birds and everything else. And that, I don't know, that just sort of releases it just calms you down. So when you go back, it's almost like you've erased the brain so the brain can start creating again. So you've made your brain a canvas.
So it's almost like part of a ritual for you then, isn't it? To come out here and make the garden part of your creating process. Yeah. So finish this sentence for me, Pari.
Okay.
I come alive when?
I come alive when I'm sitting in a patch of green with the wind rustling through the leaves above me and the birds tweeting away.
If this garden could teach one thing to everyone listening, what would it be?
Take a moment, sit down, take a slow breath, know that all is well and that you are enough.
We are enough. What a beautiful and perfect thought to end this first series on. Perhaps that's what this whole series has been about. Not becoming someone else or finding somewhere extraordinary, but remembering that we already belong. The garden will go on growing, the birds will keep singing, the seasons will keep turning, and life will keep unfolding all around us. The question is, will we notice? This is where we come alive. Thank you so much for listening to this first series. Whether you've joined me for one episode or walked alongside me from the beginning, it's been such a pleasure to have your company. All of the conversations are here for you, ready to return to them whenever you need them. You'll find artists, gardeners, flower farmers, meditators and storytellers, each sharing the places that help them come alive. If you've enjoyed this series, I'd love it for you to follow the podcast wherever you're listening from, leave a review if you can, and share it with someone who might enjoy these conversations too. You can head over to my website louisapeacock.com and sign up for my monthly Studio Diaries newsletter, where we can keep in conversation with all things art, nature and photography. Until next time, keep noticing.